Jessica, I know it's sudden, but you need to come to the family gathering this weekend.
What? This weekend? I might have plans.
Plans? You can work around them, can't you? This is an important family gathering. You're part of the family, so of course you should come.
I understand, but being told on such short notice.
I don't want to hear excuses. And don't come empty-handed if you're coming. It would be helpful if you could bring some delicious homemade food.
Homemade food? But I don't have much time.
I want the whole family to see how good your homemade cooking is. This is a good opportunity for you.
I'll think about it.
And don't forget my favorite dish. Make something special and fancy.
What do you mean by special?
You really don't understand anything, do you? Something with high-end ingredients, or something that looks fancy. I want to see how good your sense is.
If you have any requests, please let me know.
Well, I like seafood, so a dish with fresh fish would be nice. And don't forget dessert. Something that looks beautiful and tastes delicious.
Seafood dish and dessert. I might be short on time, but I'll try.
I'm expecting great things, so don't mess up.
But it's really short notice.
And it's not just the food. Make sure you're dressed appropriately. It's a family gathering, so pay attention to your appearance.
What kind of outfit should I wear?
A formal dress would be good. Preferably something new and elegant.
A dress?
Be on time. Jessica, I know it's sudden, but I've decided to prepare all the food for tomorrow's family gathering, so you don't need to cook anything.
What? But I've already bought all the ingredients and started preparing.
I don't care about that. No one is expecting your cooking anyway, and everyone will be happier if I do it. No matter how hard you try, it's still amateur cooking.
But I got all the ingredients you asked for and spent time preparing. Now it's all wasted.
So what? Wasting it can't be helped. I'm doing everything, so don't interfere. I have more experience, and the family is looking forward to my cooking more.
I understand, but it's difficult to change things at the last minute.
Don't complain. I've decided, so just follow. And your ingredients probably aren't that great, right? There's no need to worry about it.
No, I got fresh fish and high-end ingredients. I even prepared special desserts.
Oh, really? Then I'll use those ingredients. But instead of your cooking, I'll make something fancy with my touch, so look forward to it. Everyone likes my cooking better, and they'll definitely be happy.
I understand. If there's anything I can help with, please let me know.
I don't need any help. All you need to do is follow my instructions and serve the dishes. Don't do anything else. If you get involved, it'll just create more work, so don't do anything unnecessary. Everyone is here, so I ordered high-end steaks for everyone.
Really? Wow, that's very generous of you.
Oh, but you're just the daughter-in-law, so you can eat the rosemary outside.
What? I absolutely love rosemary.
Uh-huh.
I'd love to have everyone's share. I'm so happy. I'll dig right in.
You like rosemary? That sounds pretty poor.
But it's amazing, isn't it? Rosemary. Especially that mysterious quality of not knowing exactly what it's made of.
What? You don't even know that? Rosemary is...
Of course, I know what rosemary is. I just think it looks really cute and nice.
Ah, I see. But liking rosemary itself, it sounds like you haven't had decent food before. Rosemary grows well, you know. I heard your family wasn't well off.
Yes, so I have plenty of poor stories to tell. Growing up poor makes for great conversation as an adult.
I don't think so. As someone who has always lived as a winning celebrity, I would never accept a poor life. I don't even want to imagine such a lifestyle.
Hearing you say that makes me realize I had a very special childhood. We were definitely poor, but I learned a lot and had many experiences. Growing up in such an environment gives you a lot of wisdom. For example, how to have fun without money, the importance of family helping each other, and many other things.
Well, you're just escaping reality. I would never want to live a life where I rely on others to survive. It's really sad and pathetic.
It's quite dramatic that such a poor person marries someone they love. You never know what life has in store. For me, this is destiny. Meeting Brent and building a new family with him is my greatest happiness.
Brent only married you out of pity. You'll soon find out that you're not compatible and get divorced. A relationship like that won't last. Marriage isn't something that works with naive thinking.
Whether it was out of pity or not, I'm grateful to have met Brent. The time I spend with him is more important than anything else. Whatever the reason, my marriage to Brent is a treasure. Being with him makes every day special and irreplaceable. Thank you so much, Lisa.
What? For what?
If you hadn't given birth to Brent, we wouldn't have met. I'm truly grateful.
You have no reason to thank me. Meeting Brent was just a coincidence, nothing to do with my efforts. You don't need to thank me. You and Brent will separate soon enough.
Indeed, human life is fleeting. Just a few decades, a mere blink compared to the history of the universe. That's why it's important to live each moment to the fullest. I want to cherish every moment and fully enjoy my time with Brent.
No, that's not it. I'm saying you'll get divorced in a few months. Face reality.
If that's the case, I can't afford to waste even a single day. I'll remind myself that my life with Brent isn't a given, and I'll cherish every moment of happiness with him. Thank you for teaching me the fleeting nature of time. Your words have given me a new perspective.
Huh. You really are impossible to talk to. Why did Brent choose someone so foolish?
We have a child now, so we must prioritize our family time above all else. Creating a happy environment for our child to grow up in is our top priority. Deepening our family bonds and nurturing my love with Brent, that's our goal.
Oh my God. Enough! Talking to you is a waste of my time. Now, go ahead and enjoy your rosemary, you miserable girl.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much.
Darn it.
Jessica, how are things going? I can't stop worrying about you. Is everything okay? Can you manage on your own? Did Mom say anything to you?
Of course. She's been bad-mouthing me like a machine gun. But somehow I'm managing to let it slide.
I'm really sorry. I couldn't be there because of this sudden business trip.
It's okay. It can't be helped. I'm thinking about when I should punch her, though.
Please, until I get back, try to keep things calm. I know you can't stand her anymore, but for Jake's sake, please endure a bit longer. I'll give her a piece of my mind too, and if it comes to it, I'm ready to cut ties with her. I can't bear to see you suffer any longer. I know exactly how much you've endured.
I won't cause a scene in front of Jake, so don't worry. But please understand, I'm close to my limit. I might not be able to take it anymore. And it's not if it comes to it. We will definitely cut ties with your mother, so please be prepared for that. For the sake of my mental health.
Yeah, I know. There's no other way. I understand how you feel. Cutting ties is the best solution. I won't let Mom interfere any longer.
I'm done with sending her money, and I don't want to deal with this kind of treatment at every family gathering. The thought of living with such stress is terrifying. Other relatives express concern, but they don't actually do anything. In the end, we have to handle it ourselves. Everyone just talks, but doesn't really help.
My family is full of timid people. That's why someone as outspoken as Mom ends up wielding power. No one can stand up to her, so they end up obeying her. Plus, since Dad, who is well known, passed away, Mom still holds some of that influence. No one can go against her words. Dad's influence is still lingering.
Well, that doesn't matter. Just get back before I lose my temper and punch your mom. I'm really at my limit. I've endured it many times, but I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I've caused you so much trouble.
Make a big success and come back quickly. Got it? I know you're working hard for us, but please come back soon.
Yeah, leave it to me. I'll work hard for you and Jake, and I'll be back soon.
Well, you can leave things here to me, but don't keep us waiting too long.
No, that won't do. Wait for me to come back. I'm worried. I know you're enduring it alone, but I'm really worried.
All right, I got it. Lisa, I can tolerate you insulting me, but what were you thinking?
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
What did you do to Jake?
What? I didn't do anything. I was just teaching him about how poor and low class his mother is. He needs to know, or he'll struggle in the future.
I don't understand. I don't intend to let him struggle. More importantly, why did you take Jake away without permission? If I hadn't noticed, you would have taken him somewhere in your car, right?
It's because you've been so insolent to me. I thought I'd take pity on him and take him out to play since he has such a pitiful parent. We have to take good care of children, right?
Are you threatening me by using Jake?
Don't say such horrible things. Why is it wrong to take my grandson whenever I want?
You said you were taking him to the bathroom.
That was just a joke, so Jake wouldn't worry. If you really cared about your child, you should have seen through it. Anyone who can't see through lies is just an idiot. Poor Jake, being born to a mother like you. He'll probably grow up to be a good-for-nothing. Well, I shouldn't be worrying about a stranger's child.
I see. You'll regret this. Well, no more allowance for a stranger.
What?
Because we're just strangers, right? In your words, we're just strangers. So why should I continue sending you money? It's strange to send money to a stranger, isn't it? I can't believe it took me this long to realize. I was truly foolish. Thank you for making me realize the obvious. Thanks to you, I've woken up.
What are you talking about? Sending money is the duty of a daughter-in-law. You can't just stop it so easily. Whether you're a stranger or not, as long as you're the daughter-in-law, sending money is your responsibility. That's a separate issue from you being a stranger. Sending money is a natural act for the family. Neglecting that is unforgivable.
No, your words made me realize something. How did I not see it before? It's like scales have fallen from my eyes. Why was I sending money to a stranger? I've been so foolish. From now on, I'll spend my money on myself.
What nonsense are you talking about?
I'm not joking. If I'm a stranger to you, then you're a stranger to me too. So, I'll stop this meaningless allowance.
No.
So, I'm ending the allowance. I'm just following your words. Thank you for making me realize it. You wanted me to see this, right? I'm so dense, I didn't realize it until now. But I finally understand.
No, that's not. Allowances.
Besides, you're a successful person. You don't need allowances from someone as poor as me. You must have plenty of assets. I should have realized this sooner. I've been so slow. But I'll be smarter from now on.
No. Continue the allowance.
Huh? Why? Aren't you a successful celebrity? You said you'd never want to live a life relying on others, right?
Oh. No, that's...
That statement was also a hint to make me realize something, wasn't it? I really think you're amazing. Your words have changed my life.
No, that's not what I meant.
We're just strangers, so you should live your life to the fullest. Such a profound message. Amazing. You were trying to teach that to Jake as well, right? I've taken your lesson to heart.
This is pointless. The saying that people with different levels of intelligence can't communicate is true. There's no hope.
Yes. I want to become someone who can catch up to you. I'll do my best. I want to be strong and smart like you.
That's impossible for you. You can't do it. Becoming like me is just a pipe dream for you. Jesus Christ. Hey, Brent. Your wife is the worst. Why did you marry such a woman? Huh? What kind of education have you given your wife? I've never met such an unreasonable woman.
What? What happened?
What happened? That idiot said she's going to stop the allowance.
What? Are you serious? Did you make Jessica mad or something?
No, she respects me.
What?
It's hard to explain, but basically, she's saying she'll stop the allowance while respecting me.
How did it come to that?
I want to know. It's because that woman is too stupid, isn't it? Stopping the allowance is absolutely unacceptable. You need to convince her. Got it?
No, Mom. Our life is tough too. Honestly, the monthly allowance is getting...
What? Didn't you two receive my late husband's inheritance?
So, it's strange to ask for an allowance in the first place. Mom, you received the inheritance too.
It's fine if you received it. But it's wrong for that woman to receive it too.
But that was Dad's decision.
Still, that woman is a stranger. At that time, she hadn't even been married into our family for a year. I can't accept it.
That's why we've been sending you money every month, haven't we? We've already paid you more than the inheritance we received. It's time to stop the allowance.
What are you saying?
And Mom, I've heard you've been harassing Jessica while I'm away on business trips.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't remember doing anything like that.
Don't play dumb, I know. We're not only stopping the allowance, but Jessica and I also want to cut ties with you.
What are you talking about, Brent? Cutting ties. Do you understand what that means?
Yes, we won't see you again. Forget about us, okay?
Of course not. I don't want to do that. You're the only family I have left. Are you going to leave your mother all alone?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Don't say yes. Brent, when did you become so heartless? Are you choosing that foolish wife after your own mother?
Yeah, I choose Jessica. I don't want to associate with someone who unjustly hurts others, even if it's my own mother.
What?
I wanted to tell you this in person, but I have no choice. Mom, leave Jessica alone, got it?
You.
Jessica, where are you now?
Huh? Why?
It might get dangerous. Get away from there with Jake.
What?
I told Mom we were cutting ties. She didn't take it well. Get away quickly before it turns into a conflict.
Did you really tell her? Good job.
I wanted to say it in person, though. What happened?
Lisa got angry with me and used Jake to threaten me. So I couldn't take it anymore and told her we were stopping the allowance. Then I mocked her while pretending to be naive.
I see. That's why Mom was saying strange things. Wait, she tried to use Jake?
Yes, she called him stranger's son.
All the more reason to leave quickly. I don't know what Mom might do.
It's okay. Didn't I tell you? Leave this to me.
What? What do you mean?
Earlier, I pretended to be naive and told the relatives everything your mom did to me. Apparently, everyone thought it was pretty bad. Now they're all trying to protect me from her.
What, those timid relatives?
Yes, that's how outrageous your mom's behavior was today. She got even more brazen because you're away on a business trip.
So, you and Jake are safe?
Yes, in the first place, your mom doesn't have the courage to actually harm us. But, you know, your relatives are still spineless.
Huh? What do you mean?
Even though they know your mom is out of line, none of them have the guts to tell her off. If this keeps up, she'll just outmaneuver them again.
I can picture that.
If even one person stood up, the others would follow. So it's your turn, Brent.
What? What do you mean?
You, as her actual son, need to openly criticize her. That way, everyone will get the courage to stand up against her.
I see. But I just told her we're cutting ties.
Do you think she'll admit to the relatives that her own son cut ties with her? She treats the relatives like subordinates. She'd never show her weakness.
I see, that's true.
We haven't done anything wrong, so it's strange for us to be the ones to run away. The one who should leave is your mom.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, leave it to me then.
Hey, Jessica, this is ridiculous, isn't it?
Huh? What's ridiculous?
What do you mean? It's ridiculous that I'm being kicked out of this house. This is my house.
Oh, is that so? I thought this house belonged to my late father-in-law, and it's currently owned by his brother, right?
Details don't matter. You respect me, don't you? If so, do something about this right now.
Well, but all the relatives want you to leave. Brent also said he's cutting ties.
Hey, this is absurd, right? I taught you so many things.
Indeed, I've learned a lot from you.
Right? And I even gave you pickles. You love pickles, don't you? Are you okay with never eating it again?
Yes, I'm really grateful for that too. But I can still eat pickles without you.
Well, that's true, but... Anyway, do something. Convince everyone.
There's no way I can convince them. Everyone's made up their minds, and they're united in this.
Jesus, why all of a sudden? All of them used to obey me.
From now on, you'll be all alone, Lisa. But since you're a successful celebrity, it should be fine, right?
It's a huge problem. I've lost my home. Can't you understand how much trouble I'm in? Could you help me with some money as a final allowance? This is my last request. I'll pay you back many times over later. Please believe me. I'm begging you.
But you said you haven't used your husband's inheritance yet. You mentioned you still have it, right? So you should be fine. You could use that inheritance, and there shouldn't be any problems.
Well, yes. Of course, that's true, but... Actually, it's almost gone too.
Neither Brent nor I have much money to spare. We're struggling too. So, let's not meet again. This is the end.
Wait a minute. All right, I'll be honest. The inheritance is already gone. I spent it all. It's all used up.
Well, considering how you live so luxuriously, it's not surprising. You've been living extravagantly ever since your husband passed away. With such a flashy lifestyle.
Wait a minute. How do you know so much about that?
You started ordering us to send money as soon as things settled down. So it was obvious. It was clear to anyone that you ran out of money.
Have you changed or something? You're speaking so rationally now. Wait a minute. Were you only putting on an act this whole time?
No way. Of course not. If it were, it would mean you're just a fool, right?
Huh, what do you mean?
Because someone who can't see through lies is just a fool, isn't that right? All your previous actions were completely transparent.
Damn it. I understand. I was wrong. Please, help me. If things continue like this, I'll be ruined. Please don't abandon me.
It's impossible. After all, we're just strangers, right?
Huh? No, don't say that.
Oh, since we're strangers, should I just give you some rosemary? I'll give it to you as much as you like.
Jessica, how did things turn out? Is everything calmed down?
Yes, thanks to your intervention. It seems the relatives have found the courage to stand up to your mother.
I'm glad to hear that. Jessica, I'm really sorry for everything. I've made you suffer so much. I'm truly sorry.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm fine, but why are you apologizing?
It's because my mother gained power within the family, and we neglected to address it. You ended up bearing the brunt of it. You were the one who suffered the most.
Not really. If she's a mess, that's her own fault. It's not your fault. And besides, we managed to resolve it, so it's okay, right? All's well that ends well.
Yeah, I guess so. Still, I feel deeply sorry for everything. You've been nothing but helpful this time. I can't even imagine what would have happened without you.
I told you. Just leave everything to me. Don't worry. You just focus on your work and come back safely. I'll take care of the rest, so you can relax.
Oh, come on. I really can't thank you enough. But now it's my turn to step up. Jessica, thanks. I'm truly grateful.
What's with the formalities? You're being too dramatic. but I appreciate the sentiment.
Let's keep working hard together from now on. I feel like we can overcome any challenge as long as we're together.
My mother-in-law eventually disappeared completely from our lives. Her actions led to her being completely estranged from the family. Despite this, she never reflected on her behavior and continued to look down on the others, maintaining her arrogant attitude. As a result, she ended up with no one to rely on. Brent also made it clear that he rejected her. It was inevitable that a harsh life awaited her. She lost her home and now lives alone in a rundown apartment. To make ends meet, she has no choice but to engage in manual labor. Her own arrogance led her to this difficult situation. With her gone, we now enjoy a peaceful and calm daily life. From now on, we will continue to support each other, solve our problems together, and maintain a happy family.